And that's what happens when you try to walk between those statues. You die. So I don't know else where the hell to go, but I found this spot, which is new. And this is where we're supposed to go. The Temple of Time. And with that said, hey everyone, this is Opaque Flake welcoming you back to the year Final Fantasy with Final Fantasy 3. So check it out, we're fighting Chimera mages, or mage, but you know, plural. Got some good news and I got some bad news. Good news is, it's bad news pertaining to me, and still good news for you. There's more good news to that, but I gotta explain to you the bad news, which is... I was recording this, same exact part, this is my second take, sucks, but I know what to expect. I'm not gonna have that shocking realization of all these enemies and fun stuff, which sucks, but whatever man, you know, it happens. And the good news leads into this is there's more room for me to do stuff. In fact, I'm only showing you this fight because you have not seen this enemy yet. After this, I'm gonna run away from everything. Huh, I dropped the go needle. So the door's locked, you need magic keys. I went to go buy some, you know, save some time. It actually makes it easier for me in editing. In any case, you could also use a thief, like I've proved before, but you know, now that I have the ship, I'd rather use the magic keys. Fun stuff. This is an area you're supposed to come to before the Triangle Island and Underground Sardonia Castle to fight Odin. So either I was prematurely here or something, I don't know. Basically, if you knew what you were doing or following a guide, you would have gone here first. But you could have been sequence breaking like I did and not know it. Anywho, these guys, they're just pretty weak because we're kind of over leveled. And that's a King Seahorse. As of right now, none of these guys are giving me more than 3,000 experience. The last heroes give us a lot of experience. So once I finish showing all the new enemies, I'm just gonna run away and speed this shit up by showing you the items. Right, now this is my last playthrough. I did this. I guess I comparing it like, oh, this is what I did the last time before my file got corrupt. Cause then it sounds like I'm sour or something. Like I'm not, it's just mentally I'm like, oh, right, I fucked up here. This dungeon, unfortunately, I'm gonna spoil this right now. It's very short, and it's very disappointing. That's a King Lizard, by the way. That battle gave me 1,700 experience. Not a lot, but the enemies here aren't that tough. Kinda hoping I get to run into that one enemy. Ah, sweet. Not a harpy, it's a... I actually forgot the name. Dira, okay. So check this out. What I want you to do is pay attention to Arc. When I first saw that, I freaked the fuck out. I'm like, either she's both weak against a Dragoon and Wind, or that bugged out. Ah, another new enemy. Dragoons also fucked this character up. Surprisingly, Dragoons are really good in this game. I mean, you got Garuda, you can jump. They helped me out with Odin. Flying enemies here. The list can go on. But here's the ultimate thing about it. Dragoons are, to me, the only useful third crystal job knight. Dark Knights are good, Bards are amazing, but Dragoons, they have the longest run of usefulness. What you gotta realize is Dragoons are useful in a lot of fights. They do damage. They have nice defensive capabilities, which is really important in this game. And they're not Vikings. Don't want to bash on them, but you know, all they do is provoke, which could be useful against Odin, but that's a lot of healing. So in a sense, they get the longest guff, I suppose. But you gotta consider the best classes right now are the Knights and the Geomancers. For the second job, Crystal. Knights are very useful. They use swords. They do a lot of damage. They're very tanky. Put on one shield, you're good to go. Geomancers. Oh, damn, now that I realize it, in my last playthrough, I got one of the rare terrain attacks, which is negative gate or black hole or something like that. Basically, when you use terrain, the terrain ability or command, whatever you want to call it, you have a 2% chance to get this attack, which always does at most 7,100 damage, from what I recall. But it's gonna be around 7,000, no less than 6,900, no more than 71. And that's it to this whole dungeon. I am totally surprised I did not run into the enemy I wanted to. I ran into that enemy 3 times. I'm gonna look for it. You deserve it. It's actually a threatening enemy. And if you want to guess, it's a boss from Final Fantasy II. For those who already know this game, you can already guess which enemy it is. And that's it. All I gotta do is wake up Une. Oh snap! Dragon. Alright. I never fought this enemy before, so this is new. Let's check this out. Oh right, Defender. I forgot to show this off. And I don't even have it equipped. I was so focused on leaving and getting this stuff done. Defender can cast Protect. So, there you go. Assuming this guy is Bahamut's Motto, he might hit twice, or is just really hard. 11k. He has less HP, but not by a lot, than the enemy I was referring to. So, yeah, he's definitely probably gonna hit twice. No weaknesses, but jump's gonna help. He actually hits harder than the other enemy. Nah, you know what? I'm just gonna fucking tell you now, because I'm gonna show you eventually. It's a behemoth. You fight a behemoth here. And like this dragon, they hit pretty fucking hard. I should be using arrow, but you know, kinda wanna live. It's a good thing he's flying and I got a Dragoon, so, and a Wind Lance, so this should really hurt once. Ooh! Shadow Flare! Never mind, it does around 8,000. There we go. Alright, Behemoth. Not a Behemoth King, just a Behemoth. You definitely want Protect on, but that's only if you did overleveled like I did accidentally. I'm gonna haste though. It's funny how I got Shadow Flare, and then Ark's like, good job, Raphia, kill steal time. And then Raphia's like, why you KS me? Please report. So, like the dragon, this dude's gonna hit pretty hard. I also get to show off Kiraga. Oh, sucky shit, by the way. Again, you can't all haste. You know what? I'm gonna show off. Nah, well, I do want to heal. Ah, fuck it. Show off Aeroga. I haven't even seen it myself. I should haste him, but honestly, I'll just make you jump. The dude has a lot of health. He has about 12,500 HP, if I recall. Damn, that's with the haste on. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Guts Go did that attack. Or an attack like that. I've never seen Whirlpool work on this guy before, so that's just a waste of an attack. He should be about dead by now. It's crazy how I fought like 3 of these. 2 of them were consecutive. I'm actually curious as well. In any case, as you said, the cave we need to go to is right above this cave. Coincidentally, the Temple of Time was, well, this cave is right above the Temple of Time. So it's kind of like a straight line almost going on. Just showing off in the map. So one thing I forgot to talk about that I was going to on the very last part of, I think it was part 16. I didn't do it in part 17 because, yeah, you know, fuck it. So here's what I want to say. Doga noticed we got our ship. He makes our ship go underwater. But he still wants us to get another ship. But to do that, he goes, you need to get the loot. You need the loot to wake up Une. Une is the girl, or this lady right here, who talked to Lunith after the water crystal fiasco. And apparently the Invincible is going to help us sail into the dark world. Well, through the statues apparently now. Which is what I was going to say, the dark world, but now that I know it's statues, yeah, there you go. Before I press on, I forgot to do one thing, and that's heal up. But new enemies, so let's show this off. Oh, this is actually new to me. Recolor the Salamander boss. Actually want to go sleep so I can get more points on for haste than Aurora. Kinda wasted it. What am I fighting? Pyralis. And what are you weak against? Honestly, did not expect her to do that. I didn't even think she could do that. All she did for me in the last playthrough was haste. And this one hits really hard. By the way, I still go to the water temple to get free healing and resurrection. So the behemoth and the dragon don't give more than 1800 experience. Not worth killing them. So if you really did want to grind, you should go to the caves I did in the last part. And that dragon enemy gave me about 4600 experience around it. New enemy for you guys anyways. These are called Azrael. They ain't weak against anything. For some reason I was gonna cast Aurora. That would've been a waste. Also, enemies here, they multiply. If you don't kill them fast enough, they will multiply. So you want to single target these guys. Well, actually, there's two enemies that multiply. I don't know if it's all of them. It would honestly suck if the dragon multiplied. I would just run away. But on the behemoth and dragon thing, it's best off to just run away. This must be a safe spot, although I'm only saying that because there's NPCs here and they're not dead. But I played games where there's NPCs and you get into random battles. So these must be stores, I assume. I haven't gone this far. The game froze as soon as Une did her magic spell to lift rocks. So do I get free healing here or not? So from here on out, it's blind again, so there you go, hey. That's a bummer. He didn't even say anything like, I'm a store. So my gil, I have a lot of gil, 161. I didn't even grind. But then again, I should probably save it for the new magic. I'm good. I got the water temple. Can you go to the water temple? Oh, you're not the warrior light? Sorry, man, but you're not really missing out. He's really missing out. I think I just heard him cry in the next room. I'll buy a blood lance. Kinda want to, so I can defeat the Emperor, but the reason I'm buying a blood lance is because I'm not sure if I want to keep him. I really think the next job is around the corner. It has to be. You can wear diamond bracers as well? White mages are OP. Alright, I got a bunch of diamond stuff. I should actually equip that. So if you didn't do the spelunking, you get them here if you if you want to buy stuff instead. I'm honestly hoping this is gonna be the next dungeon to get me the next jobs, because I decided what I want to go with. Kind of. I want to get the Devout or Magus. I forgot which one is the healing one. I also want a Summoner, a Ninja, and I'm not sure yet for the last one, but it's either gonna be a Knight or Dragoon. I know white mages can't cast level 7 and 8 magic. You kind of have to go for a Devout if you want to use Kiraja. And Holy. I wonder, do the bells increase, terrain damage? Or is it just really for smacking the shit out of monsters with it? Ding ding, motherfucker. Beatdown's ready. Fairy claws. Part of me kind of wants to max out the level 4 white magic, but that's just because to max it out. But Silence and Confuse are so useless! But then again, there's probably that one rare enemy that is not impervious to Silence and Immune. And Incus does have a high job level, so there's that. Oh, new enemies, cool. Well, for me and you. Whoa, 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 back up. Okay, Mole Man, or Mole Rat, and Thronger. I'm gonna go with Thronger. I don't know why, but yeah. Selena's Ankap, way off. Check out the Blood Spear. It's like a Blood Polar Max or something. Or pretty much someone who doesn't know how to use dyes in MMO and dyed their weapon to be edgy as fuck. These guys are weak against Dark Knights. I forgot what other enemies weak against Darkblade. I think it was Azrael. But yeah, they're weak against Darkblade too. Oh, you're gonna use the Libra on him. When I want you to use it on him. I got under 1,000 experience for that fight, but I got a lot of gil. 2.5. 2,500 gil to round it off. Man, how deep is this place? I really do hope it's not as deep as your mom. So Refia her terrain abilities here are Cave-In and Earthquake. Cave-In is Earthquake from the above, which makes sense, and Earthquake is an Earthquake. You know, in most Final Fantasy games, I don't mind fighting during a back attack, but here, don't want to. Especially when that green polka dot dragon from a Barney show pops up and says, "Hey guys, I'm gonna fuck you up, okay? Cool." Oh sweet, already here. Yeah, I think I'm prepared. Never mind, no boss again. What the fuck? Kind of upset I didn't fight any bosses, but I did fight the Lord Odin. Nah, I'm just thinking about your profile. So I guess she wants us to go over here, which I'm gonna do. Yeah, you know what? I could end the part right now. Damn, this moves slow. I don't know, I feel like the other one moved faster. I could be wrong. So press X and I get to go over the mountains, right? I guess it's those specific mountains? I hope not. Or maybe it's because I'm over water, I don't know. So can I go over the mountains now? Yes, maybe, no, probably. Can't land in the water. No way! Wow. So that was the wind. I can't go over there because of the wind. I have to go on the Nautilus to go to the wind. Whoa. Well, at least that's rather impractical if you ask me. I really want to just show off that village, but oh well. Guess I can't. I don't think I can even land. Can I? Yeah, I can't land. They really made it strict that you have to use these stairs. Alright. Well, with that said and done, thank you for watching this part of Final Fantasy III, part of the year of Final Fantasy with me, Opaque. See you in the next part. Kate, thanks, bye.